Some news stories from Ethiopia. Firstly, PM Abiy just an hour ago chaired a meeting of cabinet ministers. Some key decisions have been made, especially 3 agreements with Turkey have been approved by the Council of Ministers. Second viewers, Oromo Liberation Front party based in Oromia region led by Daud Ibsa has released a statement. The party has shared some names. Party says that blood relatives of its leaders are being kidnapped and killed. Blood relatives of top leaders like Daud Ibsa and others, some of them are in custody. Thirdly, viewers, I have been updating you about rising anger in Afar region against Ethiopian federal government. Afar say that they are not being helped by Ethiopian federal government now when Tigray fighters are attacking Afars in Afar. 2 protests have been carried out by Afar civilians within the past 48 hours. Some arrests have been made, police used force as well. Afars tried to block a key road in Afar. Several updates. And lastly, a protest was held from Tigrayans in California. Tigrayans have stepped up their protests in the US with the aim of putting some pressure upon the US government to pass HR 6600 bill. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian cabinet met today. PM Abiy chaired the meeting. Council of Ministers approved 3 agreements with Turkey. PM Abiy visited Turkey last year and some agreements were signed between Turkey and Ethiopia. The agreements were discussed at the parliament and today the agreements were passed by Council of Ministers. Now the 3 agreements will be submitted in front of House of Representatives which would approve these 3 agreements. Now the 3 agreements are about research, education, defense, joint military drills, but the focus is on security. Main cooperation, area of cooperation between Turkey and Ethiopia is security. We know that Turkey sold ammunition, weaponry to Ethiopia. Several experts have confirmed that. And Turkish drones, it is said, played a key role in making Tigray forces retreat from Amhara and Afar regions. Now this Turkey-Ethiopia defense cooperation is going to increase in coming years because now Ethiopia is planning to manufacture Turkish defense equipment in Ethiopia under license from Turkey. So we could see some Turkish weapons being manufactured in Ethiopia under license from Turkey. We could see more imports of weapons from Turkey. It seems that Ethiopia will rely on the Middle East and Russia and China as well for its defense imports. Ethiopia knows that it could be put under more sanctions from the US or from the EU. That is why Ethiopia is strengthening its relations, defense relations with Middle Eastern countries and Russia. Secondly, a second news story is about a statement of Oromo Liberation Front, political party led by Daud Ibsa based in Oromia region of Ethiopia. Daud Ibsa's OLF says that blood relatives of OLF leaders are being detained and killed by security forces of Prosperity Party. The statement says that TPLF-EPRDF alliance also committed atrocities against OLF members, Oromos, but the level of atrocities being committed now is higher than the level which was seen during EPRDF era. Two leaders are referred to in this statement that their family members have been killed or detained. Firstly, Daud Ibsa, head of Oromo Liberation Front. The statement says that in Horo Gadoro zone of Oromia region, 4 family members of Daud Ibsa were killed by security forces in recent months. Their names have also been provided by OLF in the statement. And 4 others, blood relatives of Daud Ibsa, they are in detention. Secondly, West Oromia. In Western Oromia, a leader, Lami Benya's family is under a crackdown. OLF says that his house has been burnt. It has been set on fire by security forces. And immediate family members of Lami Benya are in custody, like his 2 brothers, sister, his father, his mother, all are in detention. They have been arrested by security forces. Now, if OLF has done some crimes, if it is involved in atrocities, obviously action should be taken against its leaders, its members, but not immediate family members, not their supporters. If these blood relatives of OLF leaders have been arrested, the government should file charges against them. Otherwise, their arrest would be seen as illegal, as against Ethiopian laws, international laws, national laws regarding basic human rights. Thirdly, viewers, Afar region, where simmering anger is now being seen. It has been there for some time, but now it is becoming visible. People have started protests against Ethiopian federal government. They say that the federal government is not intervening. Tigray forces are still in Afar region. No one is helping Afar fighters. They are on their own. And Afars were those who played a key role in fighting alongside Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces to push Tigray fighters out of Amhara and Afar last year. 2 protests have been carried out in the past 48 hours. One was carried out in Samra. Samra is the main city of Afar region. Here, Samra University students tried to stage a rally, and some lecturers at the university, they were behind this rally. They planned this rally. The rally was to start from National Nationalities Hall in Samra, but when the rally started, Afar regional forces intercepted the rally. They stopped the rally, regional forces officials, and reportedly they used force as well. Rally participants were beaten, some were detained. Though officially it has been denied by government officials like Umar Halto, who is communication officer of Samra. He has denied any arrests and that anyone has been injured. But reportedly some protesters were mildly injured. Most of the protesters were Samra University students. In the second protest, reportedly some Afar locals, they tried to block Ethiopia-Djibouti road. The road could not be blocked. The security forces opened the road. But these 2 protests show that Afars want action. They want support from Ethiopian federal government. Both rallies condemned TPLF's attack, TDF's attack on Afar. At the same time, they demanded that Ethiopian government must intervene to help the people of Afar. So what I have been reporting about resentment in Afar region against Ethiopian federal government is becoming visible now. Though I was criticized that I was just cooking up stories. There was nothing happening in Afar. People behind the security forces. But you see, there is anger, there is resentment against Ethiopian federal government in Afar region. but they know how to express it. If they start expressing, you see what happens. They're arrested, they're detained, and they are beaten. Lastly, we have a video clip for you from California, where Tigrayans carried out a protest against Ethiopian government. Tigrayans have started some lobbying efforts as well in the US. They are conducting rallies, demonstrations. The purpose is to convince the US government to impose further sanctions on Ethiopian government through HR 6600. Both Amhara and Tigrayan diaspora members are protesting for or against HR 6600. Tigrayans are taking out rallies on regular basis, but Amhara diaspora, Ethiopian Eritrean diaspora seems to be split. We have not seen any impressive rally from Amhara diaspora so far in support of their position regarding opposition to HR 6600. Last year, we saw massive rallies with hundreds of participants, rather thousands, we could say, when no more movement was underway in the US. But this time, no massive rallies from Amhara diaspora so far. Thank you for watching. Watch this clip from California.
We demand justice! 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 There is a man-made famine in Tigray of Ethiopia! We demand justice! US acts now! We demand justice! Tigray can't wait! We demand justice! There is a man-made famine in Tigray of Ethiopia! We demand justice! US act now! We demand justice! Tigray can't wait! We demand justice! Hashtag Tigray genocide! We demand